Well, this is an explanation of the difference between sidereal Vedic astrology and tropical Western astrology, because people are confused and they want to know. And I think one of the biggest confusions is, let's go out tonight and look at the constellations in the sky, where they're at, where are planets. Now, we are finally going to see Jupiter in the constellation of Sagittarius. It's just moving outside of the sting of the Scorpion. This would be Vedic or sidereal astrology, where the planets actually are in their signs. Because you see, when we're talking about tropical or Western astrology, which is what this show's been primarily, I might switch it over completely to Vedic at some point, because I think it carries a little bit of weight being able to identify planets, not by what season we're in, but by what actual constellation we're in. So in 250 AD, when the Arab traders came from India and met with the Greeks, they shared their astrological knowledge. And at that time, on March 21st, and at 6 in the morning, you'd look to the east, and there would be Aries, Sun in Aries rising up. In 2019, 2020, you're going to look to the east on March 21st, and that sun's going to be 6 degrees Pisces. It is not going to be in Aries. So basically, you could say for Vedic astrology that Scorpio doesn't really start till the evening of November 16th or morning of November 17th, and goes through the 16th till the 16th of December, at which point we get into actual Sagittarius. And so a lot of people will look at a Western chart and say, oh, Venus in Libra, I'm so lovely. And they'll go into Vedic and says, oh no, this is a debilitated Venus in Virgo, you know. And so things do change. Houses and planets generally are the same, especially if you're using like a Greek Western system, which is whole house. But for some reason, God bless the Western astrologers that do this, they prefer these extended, exaggerated houses that get really exaggerated if you're at extreme northern or extreme southern latitudes during summer solstice or winter solstice or anywhere near there. Because what happens is you have these longer days. And so but we're not talking the actual sign. We're still talking seasons. This is what's so funny about it, is like there's this accuracy, but it's only accurate to seasons. And do both systems work? They actually do. My attraction to Vedic astrology is there's more remedies, there's more charts. I feel like it's a little bit more, from what I know, it seems to be a little more ancient. There's remedies, there's mantras for you, there's colors to wear, and there's a lot more right brain knowledge with the stories, the songs, the mantras, the colors that you don't get in Western astrology. And it's also for like people that are really into science, or like astrology's BS. All the signs have moved, you know, 24 degrees backwards. Well, they're right. But Vedic astrology addresses that. And so that is the difference between your regular tropical Western astrology and sidereal Vedic astrology. When you're following Vedic astrology, it's going to turn you into living a more godly life eventually. It just works that way, and I don't know why. Whereas Western astrology is a little more pop cultural. It's like, hey, I'm a this, and doesn't require as much of a spiritual, emotional investment. And that's my take. The difference, and yes, in Vedic astrology, we don't use Uranus, Neptune, or Pluto. I mean, some Vedic astrologers do. And this is where I see the validity of tropical Western astrology. Actually, those outer planets are very symbolic of how people in generations turn out. So that's another thing to consider. But getting to know the planets in Vedic astrology, it's like the planets are called grahas or grabbers, and they're kind of like angels. And yeah, we have these other 27 subsigns that are called lunar mansions or nakshatras that are even older than the 12 signs of the zodiac. So you get that to boot. Thank you for your time.